Hello friends, welcome to my Royal Princess Diana channel. Before moving on to the video, if you are not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so let's move on to the video. People, since the Diddy scandal began, we have never heard any Harry say about it. If Harry was innocent, he could even say that he was not in any way involved, but, like in the Areca Park scandal, Harry kept silent. While Meghan pretends to be close to Catherine and pretends to love her own sister, whom she has always envied and hated, who would believe? All just for a pathetic brand, and now we will try to uncover this in a new video. Welcome. Although, if Harry was not involved in this, it means that he could make a statement to deny his involvement. Although he probably would not dare to do so. Still, among all these events, there is some kind of hidden meaning, or Harry is not innocent. Then the question is, Harry couldn't have known that he was going to meet Diddy alone. At 27, no, with William, he really could not have done decent foolishness, although, if he did go to Diddy's banquet, he would have been like a manna. But he does not eat from this, but only because of it he will certainly turn out, because if he is called like that, it means that they call him to check what he knows. That's just it. Harry definitely understands that he is an ignoramus and most likely he does not have the courage to talk about every item personally. Who the hell does someone think they are special? Harry met Diddy at most once. That is a short statement out yesterday. After all, he could say he'd never met him. It's just that, lying and denying. The thing about the Diddy truck, however, is that he circles him in his book, and Diddy was at his bachelor party and played. His book was the most surging charge. Seeing people said the same when they questioned Harry. As for Diddy, it is charging Harry. It does get the public's attention when you say we went to at least 3 of Diddy's parties where our source and Harry's woman was our other one, they say. In it, Harry could say anything they ask, since she has so much to say about other things and others. They say it's strange Harry doesn't transform, as he usually does when he boasts. Harry had never thought his character was the best thing ever. He has yet to be accused of anything, yet continues to make bad judgments. He read if the Queen read about the Vegas story, she subsequently sent a message to the US and grounded him to go back to England. Well, that's why it can't just go away from allegations for anyone claiming abuse unless they prove somehow that ain't true. The allegation said Diddy would say he'd get them access by validating their sale with Harry. He never accused Harry of doing something wrong, it is the media that ran with Harry's names. Stated he was named in the lawsuit. Whether Harry did drugs with P. Diddy or was there when any assault occurred to his knowledge, or not, very well could be a reality. He was such a reckless guy then, and until now, he is still. Harry probably regrets now being with Diddy, and most likely, he knew it then with a bitter realization that he was just a prey. That's a cheap shot. It's after all the cheap shots that he's lobbed at his own family. I should say, how do you like the target on your own buttocks, Harry? And if Harry was aware of the happening in those, say, parties, then he makes himself guilty of knowing what was going on and never reported. If he was actually involved, then he was very much guilty. If you are present during a trafficking transaction or other forced transactions, even if you didn't participate yourself, you could be found guilty just because you were there. In such instances, your presence during such transactions is sufficient to find your co-conspirator for the mere reason of not having called the police. So, in Harry's case, whether he is present or not, would be a big problem. That means he may be in more trouble than what the people think, because if they find stuff before that, then some of it has still not elapsed, meaning it is within the statute of limitations. They can charge him. Then? I feel Harry should stop the release of Spare. His memoir is one of the top evidence against him. From saying his drug use affected visa issues to meeting with Diddy many times. Not just once since 27. He was denounced for his own product. We'll have to wait and see where the Diddy case goes. Mind you, it wouldn't much surprise me if Harry ended up with more involvement in it than we've heard so far. I would, therefore, accord no benefit of the doubt to Harry to try and defend him on any social media platform just because he doesn't deserve it. Harry and Meghan have accused the British royal family of racism without showing us a shred of evidence. Yet many have believed them, and that had caused immense damage to the British royal family. So, I guess this all is karma. I would like to believe Harry's name coming up in the court papers is karma slapping Harry in his face, and so is his wife. Two things bother Meghan the most about Princess of Wales, and we can all easily point them out. Firstly, she felt resentment at being put in a position of a subordinate to the Wales Catherine and to the second, Nan Vicious. While Princess Catherine is all but, no. Catherine is about service and supporting the family, not her glory in the monarchy. On the other hand, the hatred towards Meghan did not stop. Looking at how Harry and Meghan call her Kate, now that she's proving to be so very concerned with her sister-in-law, it's clear that they are showing some disrespect. Poor Catherine. Meghan's ego was really too big to care about Catherine. How could one do this when attacking over and over again, then, by chance, go for William's wife? Catherine wisely kept her distance and cared for this woman. A forever sort of closeness that wasn't possible after Meghan had bullied Princess Charlotte at the bridesmaids' dress fittings. Forever. Once you've hurt somebody's child, there's just never going to be true friendship. It's just the way things operate in the world of very loving mothers. Understandable, she has never raised or loved a child. Exactly what Catherine, Princess of Wales, needed, a bestie like Meghan. With friends like these, who needs enemies? No decent, Jason respectable British lady in her own mind would ever sink so low as to be this beautiful Princess of Wales' friend. Plus, it's a whole, entire lie. That thing has no friends, let alone a bestie. From her childhood friend to the stylist friend who set her on the trajectory to meeting Harry. Meghan threw them away when they were not useful. What goes around comes around. Meghan and her team tried to hurt Catherine. And now the world has turned on her. Meghan was so busy bullying Catherine and took her eyes off her business. There it is. She sees this brand like a tool for stealing focus, and now that it's flop crashed, she's clutching back onto the Princess of Wales name. And remember, Catherine is definitely from another level. She's wise in the same way that the late Queen was wise. And that's only one of the reasons she's admired so much. The other is that she has wonderful, loving parents, brothers, sisters whom she loves, respects, just unlike Harry's wife, who does not even seem to appreciate her dad. As soon as the wedding guest list was known, Catherine would have had her first thoughts confirmed. Meanwhile, many strangers have been invited to the family, people who have been in the family for more than 10 years and have just recently appeared. Only the father has been excluded because he has had pictures. Meghan couldn't get back on good terms with Princess Catherine, so she trashed her instead. Shame on Harry to let that snake get at his family who covered him for years. He's a traitor and he's going to be stuck with her for the rest of his life. I believe Meghan has been jealous of Catherine from the time she got married to Prince William. She, Meghan, read about it in magazines, so she criticized Catherine's dress on social media. This meant Meghan would never become Queen of England. That's the kind of psychotic frustration Meghan would have, wanting to destroy the royal family, but continually failing to do so because the royal family is far too strong and backed up with people. Whatever she got on Harry in the royal family was not going to raise her status as a mattress actress. Spoiled and talentless brat she might be, but whatever Harry dragoons his staff and family into doing for her is simply unthinkable. She had had enough of being married to Harry and had more great opportunities than others. And old Meghan had just rebelled herself right out of the best life one could ever ask for. She could have been a real star, only she wanted the Hollywood star, not royal. She has allegedly wanted to be equal to William and Catherine, and not follow protocol. More importantly, Meghan was not ready to conduct and contribute in royal duties. She even went to the extent of demanding a huge palace and a pension equivalent to the Prince and Princess of Wales. But when she didn't get what she wanted, she immediately ruined whoever came in her way. She put ammunition in the hands of Scobie to write a book against the royal family. They even accused King Charles and Catherine of racism. What a windfall, we all know that it's a lie. The Harkles have caused enough stress between Catherine and Charles. I think really they have taken the toll out of them and out of the rest of the family. They are not the cause of an illness, but are the cause of stress. Harry and Meghan will pay the price for their evil actions. That's it for our video, my friends. I hope you have liked it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like the video. If you haven't done so yet, if you want to be first to be informed about my content, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one.